The final round is underway at Jack's place, and look who's making a move at the second hole. Tiger Woods with a birdie. The overnight leader was Spencer LaVine. Here he is at the first, looking for a three. Unflappable so far, 1 under for the day through his first 4. And just a moment ago, Tiger eyeing another birdie from 7 feet at the 5th. And he moves within 3 of LaVine's lead. He's now 6 under par. LaVine first, then Sabbatini, then Woods, and the final round is coming up here on CBS. The sun is shining on Jack Nicklaus's masterpiece. The Golden Bear is golf's most accomplished champion, having set countless records, but also building a spectacular course and tournament in his hometown, befitting of the Nicklaus name. But the one player who has used Jack's career as a benchmark can today tie him in total wins. Tiger Woods seeking number 73, something Jack achieved at Augusta in '86. But others have designs on a different final script, including rising star Rickie Fowler. Jack Nicklaus looks forward to meeting the next champion at the Memorial. We welcome you on a Sunday here outside of the capital city of Columbus in Dublin, Ohio. The Memorial Tournament presented by Nationwide Insurance. The best weather of the tournament so far. You still have to deal with some blustery conditions, but Spencer LaVine looking for a first ever victory. The Californian leading by 2 over Rory Sabbatini, and Tiger Woods is then at 6 under par 3 back. Aaron Baddeley having a good go of it at 5 under par 3 under for the day. Andres Romero, Rickie Fowler, just a horrendous start after a birdie beginning. He went bogey, double bogey, bogey. Just made a recovering birdie at the 5th a moment ago. Ishikawa at 3 under with Henrik Stenson. J.B. Holmes setting the bar for the best round of the final round so far. Best round of 67. We're going to go immediately live to the 6th. Jim Nance, Sir Nick Faldo, and the CBS golf team. So pleased to be here with Jack Nicklaus, as CBS was back from the beginning, 1976.
168, 7 iron, flag in the middle of the green. Oh, smart play. Got to get past that whole location today.
Nicky's playing with Rickie Fowler, who again made a mess of things after a hook tee shot at 2. It seemed to really unsettle. And here is Spencer LaVine for birdie at the 5th.
Gesturing it down the slippery slopes.
And that'll be a twitch-inducing 3-footer for par. Of course, he's got a lot of herky-jerky mannerisms to begin with.
He has. That's what we really noticed at Phoenix. But he controlled himself better yesterday. And anytime he come out, 3 perfect shots down the first, and he's just hung on to that and plodding along. So it's all part of that big learning experience, how to handle the pressure.
I'm sharing company again for the 2nd straight day with Rory Sabbatini, who's over a birdie putt at the 5th.
Likes to be firm and aggressive, and this is the last place to be firm and aggressive at Muirfield Village.
He just missed one of about that length for par at the 4th hole.
You cannot force him in here. Even if you really want to and really need to hold a putt, it still just has to just get to the hole at dead weight. I think that's what Rickie tried to do on the 3rd. I think he got caught between a bit of a misread. He went into bunker his 2nd shot, knocked a good bunker shot out to 5.5 feet. And I don't think he was 100% comfortable with the line. Tried to force it in, and his next one was from 5.5 feet. And he missed that. So that's how that double bogey happened.
Sabatini's got his 5. Had to bear down on that one. You can't afford to give up a shot there at the 5th. So he stays in second alone. Spencer LaVine, second time he's ever had a lead going into Sunday. The previous time was Super Sunday this year at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. And it was not the best of things on that day for Spencer. Ended up finishing third as he surrendered a 6-shot lead. He's not the only one, though, to ever have to go through growing pains like that before you get that first victory.
Absolutely, but I think he's a better golfer for it. He understands, you know, that literally got to keep his feet on the ground on his golf swing, and nice and smooth with that very modern putter.
He's a scrappy player, and bogey free through the first 5 as we bring it to the 18th tower. And again, welcome friends, Jim Nantz along with Nick Faldo, Jack Nicklaus. Anytime we can get major champions together between the three of us, 24 majors.
You must be feeling good. We got 24 majors and 2 Emmys between the three of us. That's not bad, Jack. Hey,
not bad.
Hey, Jack, the conditions today. It's been such an interesting week. All these years we've come here, we've had a kind of a different presence out there every day, haven't we?
We've had 4 different days. We've had not much wind, perfect conditions the first day, fast golf course, rain, slowed it down, and wind. Then it got quicker again on Saturday with wind. And then today, it's sort of calmed down a bit again. Still a little bit of wind, but
quicker again.
But you're seeing some good scores.
Yeah.
Guys are able to score again. So 4 different days, 4 different conditions. It's what you get right around the 1st of June here.
You told me you've never quite seen a tournament unfold like that with 4 different kind of days.
Usually you get, a couple of that are similar,
right.
But here we've had 4 different ones. I don't think we've ever had 4 different ones here.
What do you think we're going to see here today, Nick, with Spencer LaVine, the man to beat right now?
Yeah, we're already seeing it unfolding. Tiger's the one to try and make a move. He's looking pretty comfortable. Very surprised at Ricky. Bogeys 2, doubles 3, and then bogeys 4, but maybe clawing back. And Spencer LaVine, as I said, he's the nervous, jittery one, but learned a big lesson from Phoenix, and he coped with it really well yesterday afternoon. So it all happened. I think the front 9 will be the settling down 9, and then the back 9, which will increase in difficulty as it goes on. We're going to really see a packed finish and a very nervy finish. I feel.
I can't wait. There are some pressure points out there, to say the least, now with Ricky Fowler and Tiger Woods on the 6th green. A little quick snapshot on these 2 through the first 5 holes, Peter.
It's been pretty ragged for Ricky. He drove it left here again, had to lay up. Hit his approach shot from 98 yards to here, so this is another par putt for him.
Yeah, I'm sure this has come as a bit of a shock to him, Peter. Really, he was looking good, looking confident, and then 2 pulls.
Yeah, he has yet to make a par today, so he's going to have to calm down his rhythm and his tempo. It's just a little quicker than normal.
It was interesting to see how it really came undone after a wonderful birdie at the first, and then that snap hook tee shot way left at 2.
Well, the player normally has a range of vision that you expect the ball to end up in. And, you can hit some bad shots, but this one was really bad.
And I think
that kind of shook him a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like it has, doesn't it? It's been hard for him to recover from that with such a wide miss. And now how about for Tiger?
Tiger just he elected to hit a 3-wood off the tee, went back to the tee with a driver and a 3-wood, went with a 3-wood, 7-iron from 168. This back down the slope for his 3rd birdie.
Yeah, if he wins it today, that's going to be his winning club of the week. 3-wood's been his go-to shot off the tee. And from there, he's #1 in greens and regulation. And hello.
He knows it.
Wow, that's going to send a roar back down the fairway to LaVine. Exactly what he was looking for, isn't it? We said yesterday, if he can get through the first 6 or 8 holes going well, he's going to set the scare factor.
And he's ripping out the driver with the par 5 7th coming up. Now, while he was over that putt, here was LaVine on the tee at 6.
On a very comfortable swing.
He's in the fairway right there. Sabbatini playing alongside.
Oh, it looked off balance, didn't it?
They're about to topple over a little bit.
Must have got it out the toe, and it came back perfectly.
Both in fine shape there. The Tiger Woods is ratcheting up the excitement around here. The roars are present. Back-to-back birdies, 3 in all. He knew it right here. Destined for the cup. He's now tied second. 2 shots off the lead in the final round here on CBS. We're back at the 6th, and here comes Sabbatini second.
That's a 5-iron from 180.
Yeah, nice rhythm. That was a fabulous golf shot.
Hit right next to the hole.
Well, right on Tiger's spot as well. So we know the break.
To 7.
Okay, we got a par 5. We got a bunker down the left-hand side. It's 300 to hit it over it.
Well, he's not taking on that bunker. This is right down the heart of the fairway.
Peter, we've had 2 eagles here today. That's the bunker we're talking about right there. 2 eagles today. It is a very easy hole. Today, a lot of birdies, a couple of eagles. It'll be fun. Let's go back to 6.
Spencer LaVine.
Just a few yards closer, also 5-iron.
Boy, that's one of those low special shots. So good at it.
Yeah, very good.
Okay. Side by side all weekend long. LaVine will be away. Let's go to 9. And Aaron Baddeley also making a move. 3 under for the round.
We won't be making much move down this hill. Just cozy it down.
Is this good?
Or is he going to do the impossible? Oh, what a great try. If anybody's used to these greens, Aaron Baddeley, you know, Aussie boys, Royal Melbourne. There's some special greens there, Jack. You like Royal Melbourne?
Yeah, I like Royal Melbourne a lot. I think it's a really nice golf course.
Well, they're just such wonderful, giant, rolling greens. Very much, almost like a bigger in scale than even Augusta National. You get breaks there. You even have to putt them backwards. You have to aim up the slope to come back down past you, don't you? I mean, they can get them up. And even the members pride themselves on playing on like a, 15 on the stimp on a, a normal Sunday's golf. So it's a fabulous golf course.
Well, it's kind of neat that, putting to me should be fun. It's almost another game, but it's why should it be just get on the green and have a little flat putt?
Flat or even too much the other way. When you get roller coasters all the time, that's
a little too much. I mean, there's a balance, but putting should be fun.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
It's only fun when they go in. That's the problem.
Okay.
These 2 out here, David, you're following again today, seem pretty calm to you?
We may lose David a few spots on the golf course. Yeah, I mean, I've just got some bits from the LaVine camp. Breathing. I was talking about it in the earlier show. It's so important breathing, and he's actually consciously working on breathing on his pre-shots to obviously calm himself down. Pre-shots for the main swing, and even pre-putt rather. Control his breathing, so it helps you focus. Did you believe in that, Jack? Good breathing on the golf course?
I never worried about it. I was just too busy trying to hit a shot.
Just breathe in once on the first tee and exhale on the 18th.
Yeah, actually, I never had a problem, so it was not an issue for me.
Yeah.
People say, did you inhale or exhale on that shot? I says, I wouldn't have a clue.
That's a great trick for match play.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Ask your buddy when he's 2 up. Say, did you inhale or exhale on that shot? It was really good.
You didn't really ever do that, did you?
Well, in amateur, for fun at the club, yeah,
sure,
but not as a. There wouldn't be a professional card to pull, would it?
No.
But for a twitchy guy like this, for him to have just something like that to concentrate on is not such a bad thing. Just to go, yep, it's good.
Starting to get comfortable out here on the tour after a very good amateur career. Remember his high finish at Shinnecock in the U.S. Open as an amateur. Won the California State Am at Pebble Beach. And now here he is looking at birdie.
He's gone a little higher than Tiger, and yeah, it's all tricky to read.
Sabbatini certainly got the perfect line on that one. He had any thoughts of going that far out?
He doesn't take long once he's seen his spot. He uses the Sharpie line on the ball, point that at his high point in the putt.
Now, this hole is caught in a very nice spot where the slope just changes.
Yeah.
It's going to be left or right to start off with, and it'll want to straighten up at the end. I'm not sure that Spencer spotted that.
Yeah, you're right, David. But Tiger's didn't, though. Tiger's went on a consistent left to right, and Spencer's definitely kinked back to the left. Rory cuts across his putts. Oh, just a touch.
Getting just a little firm, running it by. Over to 7.
Ryo Ishikawa trying to get to 4. Yeah, getting that one about a foot away. This hole is the second easiest hole on the golf course, so you got to get it right here. Got to get this par 5. Tiger back there in the fairway, and you want some launch data. How about that? And that driver right there, we've got 119 miles an hour was his club head speed. Ball speed 177 miles an hour, Peter Kostis. And vertical launch at 7.4, which is good. Launch spin 2,262. That's for all you data freaks.
Well, that's a 5-wood high and to the right from 253.
Push it.
He's begging. He got it. He got it. This will be for the 3rd eagle of the day. Tiger Woods, that, if he could make that little putt right there, would tie for the lead. Now, this is professional begging, ladies and gentlemen. You pay a fee, $100, and you can do this.
Come on, Win. 1 yard. Push it. 1 yard. Push it.
I bet you asked for more than 1 yard, Gary, with your swing.
Get up
your
another
shots.
63 yards, and I could get there. But nevertheless, it was professional begging, and I love it. Spencer LaVine did tap his in as Tiger strides manfully towards his eagle putt that would put him at 9 under. And tied for the lead with that gentleman, Spencer LaVine.
Back out to the 7th.
Okay, let's watch Spencer swing at it here. This is like a tilt-a-whirl gone bad. Nice though. Stuck that one, but he's hanging. He'll beg too. These guys all beg.
Fly right in.
Bunker over there somewhere. I don't know if it's in the bunker. Peter Kostis, I want to see this golf swing in slow-mo with all this stuff going on. Talk to me.
Well, with the help of our Arcana coming off the BizHub Swing Vision camera, Gary, Spencer gets the club around him a little bit. The club head a little bit inside of his hands and arms going back. And then when it gets it to the top, now the battle is to get it back in front of him. And he does it by really rotating his upper body as well as his lower body. Watch the left shoulder. It's going to clear, stay low and clear open. Left arm bends. And then after impact, you're going to see the right forearm really rotate over, the right shoulder, kind of chase after it at the end. A lot of upper body rotation to help square that club up.
Yeah, he's got a lot of lean to it there. So we'll see what happens as we get near the end. And now this guy can get there in 2 if he gives it a swat. He always wanted longer guys out of here. When he first came out here, he really killed it. Been working with Rick Smith, and it's slowed down quite a bit. He looks a nice balance right now. Good job with him right there, Rick. Excuse me. Oh, let's go to 9 real quick.
Yeah, got Romero here for birdie. Same one we saw basically battling a short while ago.
Can he better battlers? Smart move, get it past the hole.
And back over to 7.
Peter, is it me or he's kind of got that look a little bit right now? He looks like he's in full form. It looks like he knows it, and now he's going to go chasing.
Well, I think the big thing is he's made some putts starting out early, and that's changed his focus completely. This one, however, is a ridge runner. It is right across the top of a ridge. It has to be very careful with it.
Speed of the greens increased a little bit from yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think the putting's easier because it's a little less windy.
And you can see the trees in the background. They're not moving much at all right now. It's a perfect day to play golf. He's had 2 birdies in a row. This would be an eagle. Oh, man, it can't get much closer than that. He knew it, too. That's 3 in a row. That's putting the ball where he wants it. Amazing when he's back there from 255 yards, calling for it to fly 1 yard. Just get up 1 more yard, and he clears that bunker. And he had that putt right there. And you see, in bowling, we call that the turkey. And now huffing and puffing on Mr. LaVine, who is right behind him over there somewhere on the right-hand side.
He's got a clean lie in the bunker.
So we see Tiger here now. He was stalking that one. That's what a Tiger does. Okay, in the bunker, let's just get out of the bunker. That's number 1. Find a club with enough loft.
Yeah, breeze in his face, just freshening now with, you know, a little under 300 yards left. He'll have a fairly lengthy 3rd shot in.
And again, these guys are just tearing this hole apart today. You can see that hole's cut right against that bunker in front. You bail out to the right, and he's got a false front over there. Let's go back to 9.
And Romero for par. And that's 33 for that side.
It's amazing. Golfers watch it from all over the world. Lee Westwood is tweeting Romero's his man for this afternoon.
How about that? Let's get back out to 7.
Peter, information, please. Excuse me, that's David Faraday.
254 yards
Nice.
for Rory, which is you know, it's actually a nice distance for 3-wood into the breeze, I would have thought.
He likes to hook the ball. It's over there peeking around that bunker. He can see where that false front is there to the right where the people are. Take
Actually,
it right there and hook it.
He's got 5-wood.
Ooh, feeling manly.
Way
now.
up in the air.
Oh, he chunked that one, David. You could get a big, huge divot on that one. Yeah. That made an evil thud, too, when he hit it. That's going to be now a very delicate shot out of that rough, and he didn't get any of that ball. Got a lot of turf, Jack's turf. We're here at his tournament. Spencer LaVine by 1. There's a trophy you want right there. You get the trophy, you get the handshake, you get the whole deal. You get the comeback memorial. That's not a bad deal at all.
Spencer LaVine. 2nd time he's led on a Saturday night. Finished 3rd back in February at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. And again, big story here is Tiger going after career win number 73, which would tie Jack, and his win total is 73. Let's go back out to the play. Gary McWard at the 7th.
Okay, 3rd shot, Spencer LaVine.
A little over 150 yards, 8-iron.
And that little knockdown, little let the club go. Where's it going? A little hot coming in there, and he's going to have a festive 35-40 footer there for his birdie. Be good to get his par out of there. Okay, after 4 birdies now so far. 4 birdies. Let's get there. 8.
188. That's a cut 7-iron.
Hole location way back in the back right.
Looked to me like his foot slipped a little bit in, and that's off the bank and into the sand.
Not an easy up and down from there either. A lot depends on the lie. If he catches a little bit of the upslope, it makes it a bit easier. As we head back to Sabbatini, that was not a very good 5-wood there for Rory there, Gary.
That was a feckless attempt at a 5-wood from 250 yards, and now he's probably got 60 yards left.
Yeah, I'd have to inspect the roof plate on that one to see if there isn't an idiot mark. But I'll tell you, you don't want it here on the downslope in the rough with the flag just over the bunker on the downslope.
Everything's set up, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's into the breeze, which helps a little, but this is...
And David, I probably should explain it. Idiot mark on a club is if you get to an amateur and they hit the top of your club and it scrapes the club. Yeah.
The roof plate.
Yeah, the roof plate. Hit it on the roof. Oh, he's launching it high. Back foot up. Right over the top. That's where you got to miss it long. Take what you get. Already got out of position, so he'll get back in position. Ooh, there's got some fire in this last group.
Back out to the 7th.
Well, at least, Nick, you're not going to get a ticket here in town leaving. Because you shouldn't. Whoa! Yeah, stop. Exactly.
Yeah, they're all straight if you hit them that hard.
8.
All right, let's see how Tiger can do here, Nick. If he, there you go, see?
He's got nothing.
Way to the
boys.
left.
He's going sideways to try and find a slope, isn't he?
No, he's going, this is a downhill lie. He's going to have to just play this long. Really had no shot. He actually went up and looked at the far edge of the green to see if he put it further up toward the fringe, might it roll back, but not enough slope.
Once again, that all depends on the lie. As we go back to 7.
You can see the big break on this one.
It's left to right and then straightening.
Just got a little too much speed today, doesn't he, David?
He's hit a couple of good putts. I'll tell you, just at dead weight, they would have gone in. This is a big putt for Spencer LaVine coming up here.
You know, he hasn't missed any of these. I mean, it's just been, after the first round, he had 21 putts. I think he's chipped in 4 times. It's all good. Let's go back to 8.
Yeah, Ian, you made a good comment yesterday about, you know, the speed of these greens. You have to be quiet. Your body has to be quiet, and your mind, isn't it?
Definitely, Nick. It really does. And that's what Tiger does so well. He stays so quiet, still, however you want to call it. His head doesn't move at all, and then he just allows that shoulders to swing. Don't try and control the putter head.
You have to be the strong, silent type. That would explain McCord and my failure. Weak and noisy.
Not quite enough speed to hold that line. That'll be a bogey for Tiger as we head back to 7 green.
Okay, and now the man on the ledge.
Boy,
Putting stroke looks fantastic, doesn't it? He's just making them in the middle.
it's impressive.
And you know, he's got that belly putter, and we ask him about it. Why all of a sudden you've turned into Ben Crenshaw out here?
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about it until Thursday when I started putting good. You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just kind of go about it like normal. But to see some long ones going on Thursday kind of gave me some confidence, you know, last couple days, and I've been stroking it good, so it's been a good week.
Yeah, I guess. Is that no 3 putts yet? Yet? Oh, okay. All right. I like his putting stroke, too. I like Rory's putting stroke. Tiger tapped his in for a bogey, so he gave up 1 there, and now Spencer LaVine by 2. But he didn't get 1 here on the 7th hole. And oh, this is a very interesting putter, a new lofted putter, something new.
At 18, Charles Schwartzel, after his putter broke on the 17th,
Collided with his foot at speed.
looked pretty good with the wedge.
Yeah.
Back to 8.
Ricky Fowler having a tough day so far today. 3 bogeys and a double. Way too firm there, Nick.
Well, yeah. That's what he did on the 3rd. Just didn't look like he's forcing it in, but you've just got to see and feel everything at dead weight. Even if you absolutely must hold it, Ian, don't you? You've just got to still have to be the kind of the lagging mode.
Well, you mentioned before the speed of the greens at Royal Melbourne in Australia, and these are very similar. They're, you know, 13 to 14 on the stimpmeter. Have to be very cautious.
And we're live at the tee at 9.
Well, the 8th hole, Jim played downwind from the right, almost across. The 9th hole's going the same direction. I'm standing in the fairway and it's blowing the other way.
Probably average tee shots down 9 at 2.7. We're trying to look at that. It looks like it's the 3-wood.
Yeah, that's the 5-wood.
Oh,
It's out to the right.
Yeah. Oh, very brutal hole location at 9 on right in the front corner.
8.
And tournament leader.
6 iron.
Ooh, see that finish? He's trying to cut it off.
Yeah, that was kind of a contrived partial gouge.
Yeah.
Oh, get in the bunker, please.
I think that has found its way down into that left bunker. A little easier to get it up and down from there than the right side.
Well, I hope it had some pace going into the bunker, because if it's on the downslope, that'll be a little, it'll be nasty.
A few rehearsal swings there, trying to feel that fade swing for the next time it's needed as we go to 9.
Ricky Fowler. dropped 4 shots today.
Yeah, a couple with the left tee shots and a couple with the short putts.
Ricky Fowler, last 4 events, 10th in New Orleans, 1 at Charlotte, 2nd at the Players, 5th last week in Fort Worth. You see in the standings, number 9 coming into the week. Jason Duffner sitting atop the FedEx Cup points list. Hunter Mahan, 2nd position to 8.
And Rory Sabbatini.
And he's setting up for a draw with the 7-iron, hanging it out over the bunker.
Standing right over there on the very left side.
That is a courageous attempt.
Very nice shot for Rory. Hasn't won since the 2011 Honda Classic. 6-time winner here on tour. Beautiful view there of the 8th and where they started in the FedEx Cup standings and their projected finish. If they remain in this position, Spencer LaVine wins. He goes to 13. Tiger up to 10.
Well, this is the showpiece here, Muirfield Village Golf Club, where look at the huge throng following the action over at 9 with Tiger's 2nd shot on the way.
He's got 144 and elected to go up and over the trees right in front of him with a 9-iron.
Flag's on 6. That was smart. Can't really take that flag on if you have any doubts in lie or breeze.
Over to 8.
Well, the ball has found a pretty solid lie here in the base of the bunker.
Yeah, this is not a particularly difficult shot, no.
Well, he scrambled well all week. He's leading the field in putts, just 73 putts in the first 3 days for Spencer LaVine. Expected that to be a bit more fiery.
Yeah, he won't be over the moon with that one.
No, he's back over to 9.
This was earlier Fowler's 2nd shot.
Here with an 8-iron and tried to cut it back toward the flag. Not enough cut.
Had a chance to visit with Ricky out there between the ropes, Peter?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing fine. And he said to me he'll figure it out. And I'll tell you one thing about young Mr. Fowler. He may have one of the best attitudes ever on tour inside the ropes.
Going back over to the 8th.
Where Rory Sabbatini has a very good look at a birdie to get to 8 under.
Yeah, I looked at this. I thought it was left to right. I looked at it again, and the hole's tilted the other way. If anything, I think maybe right edge.
This could get Rory started.
He's been close.
He certainly has. That was a better speed for him. He was bashed a couple through the break earlier, but that one a calmer speed. One birdie, one bogey so far. Just turned way more than he thought. Telling his caddy there, Kirk Pearson. Now, big putt here for Spencer to maintain that 2-shot advantage. Be a good up and down, David, from a poor tee shot.
It would, yeah, because I mean it wasn't his best bunker shot, and it's just these are the times where you start thinking to yourself, can I make them all? Because it feels like he's made them all up until this point.
That's right. And yesterday he actually went in a 10-hole stretch, only 11 putts. So he's using the belly putter beautifully. He's been using it all season. Says it's really improved his stroke. Still uses his hands. He doesn't rock the shoulders like we see so many putters with the belly. He really uses the hands like it's a short putter just anchored to the belly.
Not seeing a lot in this. Maybe left center.
Nice calm rehearsal. Beautifully holed. Very steady over the putt there as well.
That's just world and Olympic class.
After the good birdie at the first, start off the day nicely. 7 straight pars. And walks over to the 9th tee, nice and calmly. Good up and down there, well done. 2-shot advantage over Tiger Woods and Rory Sabbatini, and they're well in front of the others. 4 unders running 4th. We head to 9.
Tiger's way here on the 9th green for birdie.
This will be downhill all the way, and obviously speed is very key here.
Tiger calls it putting into the picture. Sees the golf ball tracking and disappearing. Oh, stop breaking. You called it going to the movies, Jack, your visualization.
Well, I visualized, and I played all my shots that way and putted all my putts that way. And all of a sudden, I'm watching the ball, and I'm expecting it to go right, and it goes left. I says, well, you were wrong. And it happened quite often. But it did happen a few times correctly.
On the tee, LaVine.
I wonder what he's thinking inside. Wow, he's going with driver again. That's more club than the average bear uses around here.
Well, he can get it on the downslope with this, and I'm not sure you want it with the flag in the front. Low penetrating one down the left-hand side.
He's going to get away with it nicely, and in fact, that actually would give him a great angle.
I think that was the right club for him. I think he needs to get down a little closer.
Yeah, he hits it low enough. He can get it on the ground quick enough, so just running down these fairways.
Yeah, he hits a 3-wood back there. It's too. I don't think he throws it high enough for that shot.
Yeah.
Hold up, please.
So Tiger,
Hold up behind us.
Tiger with 33, which is what we saw from Romero and Baddeley coming through that opening 9. How about this stretch with Sabbatini? Birdie every day.
It's a little steep on a couple of. Oh no, he teed it low and
It's mangled down the right-hand side. It's going to need some kind of a kick left.
oh, got the kick right, and that's in serious trouble now.
With that hole location. That'll be a challenge coming up for Sabbatini.
Okay, let's set up the 10th hole. What's it look like? It's very tight. There's a bunker down on the left, 310 yards over it. With the wind today, I don't think they can carry that. There's only been one birdie here today. One birdie. So, hang on. 10th hole. Like that bunker he's aiming at is 310. He's going to try to cut it off that. I think he likes it.
Well, unlike yesterday, Gary, he went with driver today, cut it off the bunker beautifully.
I think he's feeling fairly festive right now. The golf swing looks good. In fact, we're going to have Peter Costas take a look at that golf swing.
Let's take a closer look at Tiger Woods' golf swing with the help of the Konica Minolta BizHub Swing Vision camera. Couple of things I really like. First, as he goes back, you're going to see the left shoulder turning down and under his chin. He gets the left shoulder working down, gets the club back in a wonderful position at the top of the backswing. But now he compresses it even more by driving the left shoulder down as he starts the downswing. Now the key, from that point, he is going to drive off of his right foot over to his left foot, and that's going to piston-like move the left shoulder up as he goes through the hitting area. That driving off the right leg, driving the left shoulder up, creates a tremendous amount of rotary power. Then he straightens the left leg to continue that upper body rotation. So the piston-like driving off the right leg and then the left leg to power the shoulders really makes Tiger's golf swing extremely powerful.
And Peter, it looks like to me with this new modern player that they're really pushing off the ground and trying to drive up. You see Tiger, you see Bubba, you see these guys come off the ground now basically with both feet as they're hitting it.
Well, I don't even think it's just the modern player. We got a guy in the 18th tower who had heels off the ground and maybe was one of the first players ever in modern game to really use his legs effectively, and that's Mr. Nicklaus.
And let's go to 9.
Spencer LaVine.
Well, this is 9 iron from just 119 yards.
You just get it to land. Oh no, not up there.
Well, that was a lot of club.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you get it land pin high, just past it, one hop, you get that little slope. Kind of in. Oops, sorry, I'm late again. There.
At 11.
Over at 11 now, Anders Romero for par at the par 5. Ooh, not a good start of the backside for Anders Romero. He drops back to 1 under. Bogey there at 10 and 11. 3 under total in a tie for 5th. But Spencer LaVine leads the way here at 9 under par, trying to win the Memorial, presented by Nationwide Insurance here at the beautiful Muirfield Village Golf Club.
As we go back out to the 9th, and look where Sabbatini was able to hoist that second shot from that right rough. How did he get there, David, as the birdie putt's on the way?
I'll tell you,
Look at
great
that.
effort. Wow. And that is 3 or 4 inches from going off the front. There was a hole in the canopy, Jim, that I saw, but I did not think that he would take a go at this. This is an extraordinary shot.
He's been aggressive with his putting today, Nick.
Yeah, it's interesting that they're all been that way. So you'd think that's what's really kind of running through him mentally and physically. Just can't quite slow it down.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody taking on that second shot. That was amazing because it was about a yard square through the middle of that elm tree.
Jack, what do you make of the play of Spencer LaVine here in the final round?
Pretty solid. You know, he's made a couple little mistakes, but he didn't pay for them, and the rest of it's been very solid. Give him credit. Here's a guy who hasn't won, and all of a sudden he's doing well.
It's a big stage. Big stage to try and win on.
This is a double-crossed 7-iron from 174, trying to cut it and pull hook it.
That's the first one we've seen all week, Peter.
Yeah.
And Gary.
Well, he's hit a couple shots like that on 12, but they weren't really double crosses.
No, they were just kind of pulled tweaks into the wind.
Back over here at 9. Again, LaVine going for a first win.
Well, Rory was on the same line. This is 40 feet. Oh, that's...
Come on, got to keep coming.
Yeah, that was very good. He kept it high and well judged.
Jack's first win was in a major. 1962
Gosh,
U.S. Open. It's a good putt by LaVine. Have less stress on the par putt this go round after a couple of great makes.
Whoa. How many woes? My goodness.
Were we just rewinding the tape back and forth?
That's going to make lowlights, that one.
Spinning the tape.
These guys look like they'd be good in the NBA, don't they?
Now Sabbatini.
And if he doesn't make this one, it's going to feel awful, Jimmy, because he has played pretty well this front side. Or at least he's hit the ball extremely well.
Plus, he pulled off that second shot, and you know, after you do that, you don't think you're going to 3-putt. You think you've saved yourself a shot.
Can he keep his body? You watch his head, back of his neck. We're going to go to the supersonic putter head.
Oh boy, he had a good solid putt too. Again, just a little firm maybe.
Looks like he's cutting across them a little bit from right behind it. There we go. Great. Let's see how that play. So he was trying to force it. He was trying to rotate his hands to open up the club face. So something is giving him a little pull.
So he's in with a bogey. 37.
Well, he is going to feel righteously hosed.
.37 first 9 for Rory. Steps back to 3rd now.
A lot of tension in those shoulders.
Not a good thing.
No, you got to shake it out.
Anything in this, David?
No.
Hey,
well,
Jack.
Just some nerves.
Yeah. Hey, Jack, I know I didn't get very far with the breathing thing, but the other thing from the LaVine camp was enjoy the day and don't forget to eat something. You wouldn't mind that one, would you?
No, that's exactly right. You know, he doesn't have a lot of reserve. He needs to eat a little bit all the way around.
Yeah. Not a milkshake, though.
No, not a milkshake.
If you think you know what happened in Vegas, you haven't seen anything yet. Dennis Quaid and Michael Chiklis. Star in Vegas. New this fall, only CBS. Let's head over to the 11th.
And Jonathan Bird has a very slippery putt here for birdie at the par 5. And he makes it. Jonathan Bird now an outright 4th. 2 under today, 5 under total. He was in the last group last year. As we head back over to 10 green.
Well, you can see where he is. You can see where he was aiming. And Peter, that was quite a double cross there.
Yeah, that's a good 30, 35 yards. Now he's got to decide whether he wants to fly it over the ridge or run it up over the ridge to get it to the hole.
Okay, he's going a little low there and trying to scoot it up, but it
He
bit.
landed right into the ridge.
And that's going to be a very awkward 18-footer for his par. He just, boy, with all that green, only a 7-iron, and he ripped it up this 10th hole. Again, there's only been one birdie here. Hole cut on the right. He had all that green and just pulled over that bunker where you can make bogeys all day. Peter, when he starts doing them, he starts doing the double cross, especially with a short iron, which is kind of hard to do. What do you look for in his golf swing?
Well, I think it's more club selection than anything else. I just feel like, he just quit on it with his legs. When you have too much club, that's the general tendency. A right-handed player will miss it left.
Let's go forward to 12.
And here's Romero. After back-to-back bogeys, he gets 2 at 12. You don't figure you're going to make 6 at 11 and 2 at 12, do you?
Not really.
Flip those around.
Yeah.
If it's going to be a birdie bogey stretch. Ishikawa at 3 with Matt Every. Jim Fury, past champion here, 2 under. Justin Rose, past champion. Owen and Stenson and Summerhays all 2 under par. And how about Luke Donald today? Shoots 68 and he's in at 1 under par. Currently, that's 13th. Back over to the 10th. And Peter, yesterday you characterized Tiger as being pretty sick out there on the golf course. Have you noticed any difference today?
Oh, he's much, much better. He had a fever of over 100, almost 102 yesterday. And then it broke last night.
When you get the fever, Peter, you just need more cowbell, don't you? It's all you need. Love that song. Okay, this is David. I see you over there. Where'd that go? Hit the tree?
Now that is in the bunker. Didn't even reach the tree. It's lying nicely, but he's going to have a very long shot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he can get enough club on it to get it to the green.
It's a long way away. That hole's cut as we pan back now. It's just cut over that right front bunker right there. Very difficult. He's going to have to keep it over to the left there and maybe play a little pitch and putt, which he has been absolutely phenomenal. I think he's got something like he's 50. We're talking about Spencer LaVine. I think inside of 10 feet in, he's 55 putts. He's made 50. That's pretty good. And you see that's a make percentage for the whole year. This is what the guys do. A little different here on Sunday than on the break of the putt. Pretty straight. Going right, and that's opening volley here on the back 9. Tiger's trying to win his 5th Memorial. And now he is 3 shots back of Spencer LaVine, but he is also in trouble here on the very difficult 10th hole, back in a fairway bunker. Tiger will go to this par 5. Be interesting to see what he takes off the tee. I probably get there in 2 if he selects the driver. And now with the driver back on the tee, Rory Sabbatini.
That's a ripper.
Light applause. Heavy hit right down the middle. Good shot. You can see the slope of this 10th hole. It is 471 yards, but it's straight up the hill. And an uphill climb these guys have got. They're 3 shots back now with Spencer LaVine. Well, this looks like some kind of lofted club. He's got 220,
this was not a lofted club.
Ooh.
And it didn't come close.
You're right. That was a foot lower than the deal there. What did he try to hit out of there, David?
Well, it looked like a 4 or 5 iron. It had 216 yards.
Wow. Usually these guys will hit and look, we're about the level of the sand. You think you can get a 5 iron up over that? I can't. And obviously he can't either. See what the strike looks like. Should be good on the bunkers too. It kind of comes over the top a little bit, traps it nice. Yeah, I got it nice. It's not even close. I mean, that was playing handball, that thing.
Actually, you know, kind of fortunate that it hit that low. Had it hit higher up, it might have come back in the bunker.
Yeah, it might have stuck underneath that lip, too. All sorts of evil things. Let's go see the tee shot on 11.
This was just a few moments ago as well.
He took a 3-wood and tried to cut it off the hazard and hit it dead straight just inside the hazard line. It's safe, Ian, but he has stress on his layup.
Yes, he will. Those trees on the left will be in his way. Back at 10.
Okay, after a good drive there, David.
4-iron from 192 yards.
Look at the trees on the right. They're moving all over the place.
And he rifled this one.
Wow, right to the right, over the top of it.
This is 4 inches from coming back to the hole. He is getting
irritated.
Oh.
That hat started off white. Now it's black. I'll give you some idea.
168 yards for Spencer LaVine and a 6-iron. 3rd shot now, and this is not easy. This flag tucked right behind the bunkers.
You got to make 5 now. You can see how he tried to trap it with his upper body. Don't try anything stupid here.
Look at this.
Oh, what a shot that was.
That is, I mean, you just can't take it away from this kid.
No.
He's stoic.
Well, you can see what we got here. We're going to have to hit a hard hook, but he got the lie for it.
Yeah, he's got a 6-iron, has to curve this ball probably 30, maybe 40 yards.
And the stream dissects the fairway here and then all the way up the right side. So second shot layup, very important here at 11. Nicely done for Tiger. Well played. Sensible shot.
Back to the play at the 10th.
Okay, 10th hole again. You can see the difficulty of this hole. The wind blowing off the left. And now he's just flew one, David, right over the top of this. How's the lie? Well, we see the lie now.
Well, I mean, this is it looks like he's going to play a flop shot that might go about a foot. You'll see how close he came to just going close to the hole here. Just got to get this on the green and no more.
Wow, that was a big swing, and that ball didn't go a foot. It rolled down perfectly. How about that one? That was very, very well judged.
No kidding. This is fun to watch. I'll tell you, Spencer LaVine looked like he's trying to set the hook on a bonefish on that 3rd shot.
I love his follow-throughs. They're just fantastic. Okay, let's go to 11.
Oh, let's watch this follow-through. Little punch into the breeze.
Wind picking up. That's a little knockdown from 109.
Just control the trajectory here. Beautiful shot. Well, he's only parred this hole the first 3 rounds. Needs a birdie to bounce back from those 2 recent bogeys. Good opportunity there for Tiger to get back to 7 under as we head back to 10 green.
Yeah, I'm going back over, David. I don't remember the last time he missed a putt. Now, how far is this one?
Well, this one's a little longer than the ones he's been making, but I'll tell you something. If he makes this, it's the par to end all par.
That's a great par. And then, David, it just sets him up with a 3-shot lead now. Getting the hardest hole probably on this 9 today. I would think it'd be 10. So if he can get out of here with this, unbelievable. Now he can make them make some birdies, take some chances, and he can just try to make some pars and see what happens.
But Gary, if he misses and Tiger makes, it's 1 shot.
It's a great game, isn't it? It's just a great game. Drive you nuts. I'm okay now. Kind of wished it there, didn't he? Putter kind of stopped on him. Yeah, that was tentative, to say the least, not what we've seen so far.
He's been working on the transition of the stroke, and that was transition-free, that one, Gary.
It's that time of the day, isn't it, Nick? We're going to kind of resort back to what we were doing before and not letting the good stuff come to the forefront. So we'll just see. I mean, it's just all sorts of things going on here. Peter, let's take a look at this shot.
Yeah, with the lower body action of the swing that Rory just made with a Konica Minolta Biz Hub swing vision camera. Blade wide open, making contact right off the toe of the club. Look at that face pointing skyward. Look at the ball going almost vertical. When you only have to hit the ball a couple yards and you have to make a swing like you're hitting at 60 yards, Gary, that's scary.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
It's fun as long as it's not you.
Oh, I'd love if my buddies at home try that. They watch this on TV, they go, oh, I'll try this, and they'll go underneath it and not move it or scull it, the guy's yard across the street.
Yeah, that's when you get the bounce first. And you get the two solid contact. Good dunk.
Okay, see a nice quiet stroke for a bogey. Okay. After that drive, that's all he was going to make on this
That's all right.
difficult hole. That's all right.
That's all right.
Exactly right.
Well, he's made some par saves, hasn't he? At 4, he had this slick one. Then at 7, after running his first putt by, delivered the goods there too. And then at 8, another par putt, cashed in one more time. Back to 10.
Might have to play this outside the hole. Let's see where he's aiming this. Yeah, just outside. These are the ones I don't like. Please right. Thank you. Right in the middle. That's a great par. He just slammed that 6-iron right over the top of it. Trying to get something going. Rory Sabbatini, 6 under par. 2 shots back now. So everybody's taking a look at him. Only two ahead of 2 guys. And now let's go to 15. An eagle. This is an eagle hole. 15. Let's get there.
And it's Daniel Summerhays. Yes, sir. Utah kid out of BYU. His uncle Bruce Summerhays, a stand-down Champions Tour player for a long time. And look at Summerhays now move up to 5 under par into a tie for 4th with Jonathan Bird. Romero at 4. Every. Furyk, Rose, Owen. The 2s appear to be too far back.
And a very important putt for Tiger Woods here at the 11th green, just inside 8 feet. Taking a very good look at this one because it's all about the speed.
Well, yeah, and I've walked all the way around, looked at it every different which way, and still don't know what it's going to do. I think if it dies, it could leak away to the right, but
Always difficult to read the back left section of this green, and you're right, it does sometimes go to the back right portion. And you can't hit it in firm. You've got to pick the exact line and stroke it in.
and when you have to hit it that softly, it's always hard to get it started on line as well.
Only player to have won here 4 times, so he certainly knows the greens as well as anybody. Always draw from memories past, Nick, don't you, when you're playing a course that you know well and you've won here and you know some of these putts?
Well, you know the strategy as well. That's the most important thing.
LaVine going with the driver again. So many players just with 3 wood from this tee.
It's got to be tight, tight.
Oh, another bunker.
That's not so bad. That one's kind of shallow, but boy, he'd certainly like to make it
And it
a
is
little easier than it has been.
Yeah, it's just a layup hole, David, isn't it, for the second? Get it in the fairway. Hit a little wedge in for your 3rd.
Well, this is the first time today that Tiger asked Joe LaCava, his caddy, for his input on this putt. So clearly, he's having a little bit of a difficult time making a decision.
Yeah, they had a big misread on this one yesterday, Ian.
Exactly right. It's a very tricky read. Treated it with too much respect. Didn't even get it to the hole from inside 8 feet. He won't be happy with that one. Maybe a little bit too much time spent there. On the tee now, Rory Sabbatini just a few moments ago with the 3-wood.
Yeah, that's the right club too.
Yeah, just 270's the average down there today, David. That's perfect. Misses the bunker on the right, but LaVine has found. He has a 2-shot advantage as Tiger heads to the 12th tee, second hardest hole on the course today. We'll be right back.
It's got a 7-iron. The wind freshening, 188 yards.
This is my boat. Fight.
Well,
Fight.
this is out to the left
Fight.
once again.
Is it going to go? Well, it's fine. Wow. Oh, hello. I was looking and thinking that's front of the right-hand side, but that's the front of the left-hand side. That's a 60, 70 feet. Another pull. 3 pulls in a row at 12.
11.
Laying up from the bunker. And he's just found the fairway. Okay.
Yep. It's
Not
all
bad
right,
from
but it's a
there.
long way back.
Let's have a look as he pulls it down. Most important thing, keep your eyes on the ball, keep your feet flat, pull your left shoulder away from your chin, and right now you concentrate on contact and you keep going through. So it's a great exercise. Hit a few extra fairway bunker shots before you go and play. Keeps you nice and level, keeps you nice and balanced.
He found the fairway with that, which is all he wanted to do. Rory now also laying up.
Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, he didn't like it, but it's in the fairway. Just didn't get solid contact on it.
You know, he hung that out over the over the drain on the right and drew it back.
Well, some of the beautiful aerials we're seeing this week, given to us by DirecTV. Airship up there providing the spectacular coverage over Muirfield Village. Just an absolute picture here. Always in excellent condition. The greens are just superb. And the little streams meandering through. 14 holes here have water hazards. It's always a great test. And you have to really, as you said, Nick, many times, it's all about strategy, especially on a hole like this when it's into the wind. Get it in a good place with your layup.
Yeah, and the layups aren't easy here with, creeks down the right of 11 and down the left of 15.
That's right. Holes that when the wind isn't blowing you can reach in 2, but only 2 players today have gone at this green in 2. Only one found the green. That was Dustin Johnson.
Well, he has a lot more left here than he wanted. Nearly 170 yards into the breeze.
Yeah, just inside that purple tree, the one to the right.
Yeah, just a nice flight of one just right.
Yeah.
He hit a 5-iron for his third shot back at 10.
He's got a 6-iron here.
6-iron, okay. And you do not want to miss left.
Oh, spam. No.
Oh, that would be left. Fortunately, it's long enough, but now that's where the players walk off, so
exactly.
That may be smelly.
Be into the grain, more than likely, as the players make their way over to 12T, right there in that position.
Yeah, the right shoulder starting to get a little bit more active now, Ian, isn't it, before he gets a full turn in?
Exactly, and we always talk about it, Nick, when the pressure's on, you've got to use the big muscles and you must continue to keep turning back. Get that back to the target.
You've got to complete the backswing before so you get that tiny split second transition, and then the right shoulder can do its work.
And into the breeze, you tend to want to lean and cover it even more. The right shoulder just smothers it a little bit. Well, you'd think from here, Rory should be able to get it in there inside 10 feet, give himself a chance of a birdie.
103 yards, drives that in low, just looking for one bounce and some spin.
Nice smooth rhythm again. Beautiful shot.
Boy, he deserves one.
Well, that's almost a gimme. It'll be just a straight 3-footer for Sabbatini to get to 7 under.
Throw that man a bone.
We talked about the swing of LaVine here on his third shot, Nick, and he just doesn't get that full backswing. A little bit quick with the downswing.
Yeah, it's only a split second. You almost got to have the count. I used to say 1 to myself halfway back, and 2 is when I really used to see my left shoulder come right under my chin. Even though that looks long enough, when he pulled it down, you see he was pulling harder with the right side, so it gets a little trapped, and then it's already ahead of it, and it's releasing. It's all fractions, but that shot is really only 15, 20 feet offline, but that's a big difference on the PGA Tour.
And you could see he tried to
save it.
Save it, manipulate the face to open after he'd already shut it. It'll be a treacherous little up and down here for LaVine, but he's been doing it so well. Let's head over to 16.
And we're going to find Daniel Summerhays for his par after that eagle back on 15. Yeah, how about that one? Wow, is he in good shape? 5 under par, 3 shots back. Go birdie, birdie, never know. Just never know. Let's go back to 11.
And Rory just marking that. It's 3 feet 1 inch, shot length tells us. But this is the important one. I would think he'd be very happy to get this inside 6 feet from this fly.
Well, 3 feet 1 inch would be superb. It's not as bad as it could be. It's sitting kind of in a neutral. The grass is growing straight up. So what he's got to watch is the bounce on the sand wedge here. He could get the. You want to hear one contact. And just landed on the front of the green. Not an easy shot at all, though.
Long swing with the lob wedge, open face. And then watch the line as it goes past. See, he got there behind the line. See what it was doing. That means he's thinking well. That's a good sign. Let's check in at 18.
And 2010 winner Justin Rose for a closing birdie.
Rose is playing very consistently. That's a nice way to finish the week.
Round of 69. In 8th position.
Quite a few of the Europeans are already heading to Olympic. Rory McIlroy is already there after missing the cut. He flew out there straight away and get a couple of extra. Get a look of the first time of Olympic, and Luke Donald's going by the end of the week, so I'm sure Rosie will be there early as well.
And you'd have to think, Nick, that Justin Rose would have a good chance around Olympic.
Yeah, I like it. I like him. You know, kind of guy can go in there under the radar, do his own thing, and he's got all parts of his game, which must be solid after a good week here.
Of course, Rory McIlroy will be in Memphis with us on CBS next weekend, trying to break that 3-event missed cut streak. Let's go to 12 green.
Wow, I don't even know how you size this one up, Jack.
It's a long putt. I don't know. That's a hard putt to get the right distance on.
80-footer.
Ricky Fowler playing with him, hit it in the water. Peter Costas is there.
Yeah, uphill, moving left as it gets to the top of the ridge, then downhill and picking up speed to the right.
Oh, it's looking good. Ooh, I'm surprised that didn't get down there. That's flattish, that second one.
Back to 11.
And another great save.
Wow.
That was a very important up and down. With Tiger in trouble ahead at 12.
These are monster pars. They really are.
Great up and down from the bunker at 8. And another one there.
A good bogey at 10 as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
You are going to make bogeys out here.
You have to accept that on a tough course and a tough conditions, don't you, David? You have to know that you're going to have a hole or 2 or 3 that don't all go your way.
Well, talking about not going your way, I mean, Rory Sabbatini is well overdue a birdie, and he is absolutely in the thick of it here.
And he's seen the putt of Spencer's just ahead of him, so he's got a confident idea of what it does. Perhaps just a smidgen of right to left. Yep. Well done. Good birdie, Rory. Very good birdie. He needed that. There's 2 birdies, 2 bogeys on his card today. And he is just 1 behind now. Really big putt here. Great up and down for Spencer LaVine. About a 7-footer. Finds the middle of the hole too. That's a good confidence boost. And then Rory, nice little birdie. Back to even par for the day. And as they go over to the 12th, another big putt upcoming for Tiger Woods.
And this one's for par.
This is not so bad back in this corner, Peter, is it? It's pretty flat.
And you pretty much what you see is what you get.
That's the nice thing I like about this. Your design of this hole, Jack. The tee shot is so difficult, but if you get it in that section, at least the putt, at least it's a flatter part of the green. You get a chance to make a 2.
Well, that's sort of what a lot of my design philosophy is. Around where you putt, it should be fairly flat, but you got to get it in the area.
Yeah, got to be brave enough to take on the water and thread it between the 2 bunkers.
Okay. 2 putts from 80 feet. That's good stuff.
didn't go unnoticed back here on the tee.
Fowler made bogey to drop the 6 over for the day, 1 over for the tournament. Spencer LaVine. And this is one of the real crucial shots coming up for the 27-year-old leader. PGA Tour.com. Great shots, of course, out here every week on tour. If you miss some of them, you want to go back or see them again, just go to PGA Tour.com. They got all the highlights there. This shot will make anybody fidgety.
It does. But he hits a mixture of shapes, David. Draw or fade. I mean, really, this is a nice fade in the middle of the green. So we get Rory's up first. That might help him.
Yeah, I think it does. You know, I mean, if you can start it at the right edge of the back bunker and try to hit some kind of a cut. If it doesn't cut, that's fine.
But he's been pulling a few. That's going to be interesting.
And Rory has drawn 6. Now he's gone all the way over to the left-hand side of the tee, and he likes to draw it.
Yeah.
This does not look like a draw shot to me.
I just aim at the flag and turn it off the water, David, and back in the middle of the
right
section.
Yeah, it seems perfectly sensible.
Yeah.
So that's where he's aiming it. Yep. That boy is not right. That is right at the flagstick.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
are you kidding?
What a shot.
It's a shot of the day is what it is.
Well, it's also the bounce of the day. We haven't seen a golf ball do that.
He has been patient. He's kept his head on. He's done everything right.
Let's have a look where it landed. Well, where did it? It landed on the
upslope right above the bunker.
Well, I guess
took enough off of it
too. I guess things are firming up, even around the bunker edges. Yeah, he likes that. He knows a 2 now could get him. Who knows? At worst, to be tied. You never know what's going to happen now.
Knocking knuckles and elbows with Kirk Pearson, his caddy. Now the LaVine shot.
5-iron for Spencer.
Well, if he hits that little trappy draw, that will be in the back bunker with a 5-iron.
Yeah, I think he's trying to cut this.
Yeah, and he hasn't. Just trying to think. Well, he hit a great shot at 10. Oh my goodness! What
he got a lot of earth with it. He pulled it, and that may well be in the back bunker.
No follow through with that. Oh, he's done and dusted there. Oi, oi, oi! Many a man has been in the water from that shot, so he can be coming out sideways. I got a feeling.
Looked like an extra move at the bottom of that swing, didn't it? Yeah. 13.
455. Hole turns to the left. There's a bunker out there at about 290 over it. And you can aim at it. That is absolutely perfect. Tiger Woods, he's 6 under. Spencer LaVine, he's 8 under, in trouble. Sabbatini 1 back at 7 under. Looks like he's going to make a birdie. You figure it out and come on back.
And Spencer LaVine is in this back bunker at the 12th.
Got to land it in the rough. It's the only way.
Tried. 18 inches short.
Yeah, he went for that. That was his only option to stop it.
No hesitation either. He just went in and went right at him.
And you got Sabbatini 2 feet 9 inches away for birdie.
Yeah, we're looking dangerously like a 2-shot swing here.
This is no easy up and down. That ball is sat down, just semi-buried in this thick rough. Yeah, it's actually not that thick, it's not that long, but it's long enough to stand straight up and grab you.
Which means you get a lot of grass right on the back of the ball, David.
Exactly. You can hit one that you can't hear, which isn't good.
You're always trapping the blade of the club.
Well, he chipped in twice yesterday, guys.
That's true. That's a good point. Okay, we forget all that. He's going to hold this.
There you go.
For a par. Easy. Okay.
He was trying.
Yeah, that's okay.
Still his turn?
Probably.
You know, I mean, just to put that in context, the average 10 handicapper hits that either in the water or leaves it in front of him.
What a great hole, Jack. You got to be really thrilled.
Jim, it's been an exciting hole every year. It's been a hole that's sort of turned the tide in many ways in the tournament. So yeah, it's a good hole.
13.
Tiger Woods now 165 laid back off the tee. That's a downwind, downhill pitching wedge.
Got his eyes on it, Peter. Likes it. Yeah, not bad. It looks like it's about 15, 18 feet away there for his birdie. He is currently 2 back, but we have trials and tribulations with Spencer LaVine on 12, and let's go there.
Yeah, plumb bobbing what will be an attempt at bogey.
Rory has had a long time to wait to putt on the last couple of greens. He's been a difficult man to get your ball inside. What a shot here.
You'll get a good look at this one too. And LaVine makes a must putt for a bogey to drop back for just a moment into a tie for the lead. Sabbatini can now seize it. Jonathan Bird is out there at 5 under par, not to be forgotten. Romero, Every, Summerhays at 4. So this is absolutely getting more compact by the minute.
Davey, what's this story that Rory watched the Bob Marley documentary, has been inspired by that story?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure which part of it. Hey, get it whatever way you can.
I think it was all to do with the cancer bit.
Birdie. Dead center, and a new leader.
Wow. This is very cool.
Well, that was some bounce. I would love to know how that ball shot forward off that bank of that bunker. Well, he's pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
Give him some knuckles.
Over at 15. How about this? Romero for an eagle to suddenly pull even with Woods at 6 under par. Andres Romero.
Lee Westwood. Lee Westwood was tweeting earlier a couple of hours ago, watching it back in Europe, I guess, and said he's his man.
My goodness.
What a call.
Sabbatini now has taken the top spot. LaVine 1 back. Woods and Romero at 6 under par in the final round. As we go to the tee at 13.
Okay, we're going to give it a thump with a driver. The heck with a bunker. Rory Sabbatini.
Take that and look happy about it.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. He said, that's fine. Don't worry about that. I know where I hit it. Perfect. And you see that bunker right there? That's the one they got to carry. And now Tiger, after his wedge shot in there.
This was earlier, Gary, and that putt always looks like it's going to break more right than it does to me.
And Tiger is just kind of hanging around right now. Not doing much, hanging around. Not a bad battle plan. Spencer LaVine.
No, and the lane.
Hanging right, David? Hanging.
No, he hit it. I believe that is behind the same pair of Buckeye trees.
Oh, yes. Oh, I can't
as he
see
was
it.
behind yesterday.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Straight down.
Could be a nasty lie. Nasty lie. Let's go to 14.
And Tiger hit a beautiful iron shot down here yesterday.
And I might add another one today. It'll be interesting watching him come down the stretch, Ian, whether he puts the pedal to the metal and challenges the 15th hole or lays back and plays it safe again.
Well, a couple of birdie opportunities here at 14 and 15 for Tiger. He needs a couple at least. He's 2 back of Rory Sabbatini here in the final round.
Okay, somewhere in the right rough. Can't see his shoes, can't see the ball.
Oh, we clipped that Buckeye again. That was with a 9-iron. And that is going to be,
as it keeps
The farther
rolling.
left
Yeah,
it goes,
yeah,
the
exactly.
worse it becomes.
And that's just that little awkward little pitch where you really can't put a whole lot of substance on that golf ball. Oh, well, he'll figure it out. He's got a very good short game. Let's go now. Look at that pin there on 14.
Yeah, this is a beauty.
135-yard sand wedge on the way.
Oh, we just needed a little less through the air or a little more spin.
We've seen him chip that one in twice.
We have. That whole location today is just right on the very edge. It's back to 13.
145-yard wedge.
Oh, too much cut.
Too much cut. Too much cut. Too much cut. I don't get that because he was short of the hole and to the right. That's opposite way. He should get up and hook. Oh well. Maybe he's just dyslexic. He's looking around for looking for the win. Try anything. This is a fun hole today. If you can see that flag, look at the left bunker just over the water. That's where the hole is. 205 yards. Only had 3 birdies here all day. You can't shoot at this flag. That's 7-iron. That's where you got to hit it somewhere to the right and just hope you get lucky. Look at where this thing is. Look at it. And it's all water up in the front, and over it is a bunker, so you just can't shoot at it. Let's go to 15.
And Jonathan Bird at 5 under, attacking the par 5.
Yeah, it's been a long one, really. I mean, the average tee shot's only been 265 up the 15. Screaming at it. Oh, what a great shot. Middle of middle. That will leave some nice curler.
Well, you guys already mentioned it, but Tiger has some history just off that back portion of the 14th green. Maybe he's just setting it up again. Yeah.
Keep going. Fight. Keep fighting.
It really was just a foot away from getting a piece of the surface and curling close. But you just got to look back into the archives at 99. It was actually a par save.
Yeah.
On his way to victory. Then an 04.
Oh, my goodness. You cannot be serious.
Yeah. Is there a third one on the way?
Oh, it three's the magic number, isn't it? This might be the hole. It's obviously not lying well, Pete Costas.
Oh, it's not. It's sitting down very deeply. It's one of those that you got to hit about, literally he has to hit it 12 inches. And you got to make a swing a lot harder than that to get it up and out of that lie.
Okay, third shot, just trying a little scooter here.
Well,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
The high one has no spin. He has to go low and try and check it, and that was 2 inches from being.
Did it go back in the bunker, David?
I could not see.
Well, whatever it is, he's having a semi-wreck here on the very inauspicious 13th hole. That is Spencer LaVine trailing Rory Sabbatini by 1 at this particular point. Now, at the 16th hole, which is just no fun at all for these guys today. Not a bad position over here, pin high. You got a lot of room. That's kind of where I'd probably put it and see if we can make our par from there. That's a beautiful little chip down the hill, little pitch. Nice. He's got a couple 3 feet there. He's trying to get that to remain at 6 under to be only 2 back. Let's go now and watch this little delicate chip shot.
Yeah, delicate it is.
He's made a couple practice strokes, Ian, like he's going to almost blade it.
I was thinking he might belly the sand wedge here, or maybe even take the 5 wood and run it through that little bit of fringe. But he's chipping it. And almost another chip in from behind the 14th green for Tiger Woods. That was a testing little delicacy there. If the ball sits up, it's one that you think you can hold, but if it sits down like that, it's tough. To 13.
Yeah, got to get up and down here for a bogey. Good lie, David. Nothing here.
Yes, not such a tough shot.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's going to be down the hill, left to right. Yeah, you want that little short to the left, so you're putting back up the hill. But when it's going bad, it just never works out that way. for par. Okay, good one. Excellent. Got to figure out how to, again, it's a brand new hole with water and everything else. These guys don't quite understand how to get to certain positions. They will. And let's go try to figure out how to get an eagle here.
Yeah. From long range, Jonathan Bird.
Oh my goodness. Keep clawing your way.
He's trying, isn't he? Pretty good putt there,
Sure
Jack.
is. Wow.
That's a real good putt from back here.
That looked short all the way, and it only ends up 4 inches short.
13.
No picnic here either.
It's a good looking stroke. Good looking stroke, but it's left all the way. And just
It's a beautiful lag
That's fine.
putt, though.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
not an easy 2-putt.
Yeah, there you go. He's got the lead now, huh? Just get it up there and let the other guys mess up. Let's go see it at 14.
Yeah, this one's extremely important. Bangs it in the middle. So he wasn't far off that second shot in there, getting a birdie, but made a very good up and down for the par. Ricky Fowler's troubles continue there at 14. They make their way over to the par 5 15th. Good opportunity coming here, and Jonathan Bird for birdie.
To get to 6 under par. There you go. His wife Amanda just gave birth to their 3rd child, little baby Kate, back in March. And Jonathan, 3 under for the day. PGA Tour.com is your site to go to for all the latest information about the PGA Tour. Just log on for the best coverage. Plus the web's only live leaderboard. Get connected. PGA Tour.com. 13.
All right, David, come on. You're the best green reader in the world. Where do we hit this one?
I'm sorry, you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
It looks slightly straight.
Slightly straight, okay.
Slightly straight to me.
All right.
Might want to drift just a fraction to his straight.
Do we hit it hard, or are we begging on this one?
No, I don't hit any of them hard.
Okay.
I just hit them often.
Oh, worm cam. I love this. You can't get any better than this. All right, let's see. He's got it
No.
lined up just inside
Think
left. Start. Oh, that one close.
Oh, man. It's hard to know.
Ooh.
I mean, we got a big gust of wind there, but it wasn't that big. And I'm thinking it might be a little left or right now.
That was more than left and right. That thing looked like it broke 6-7 inches there. All right, here we go. You know, we got some consistency here, and then all of a sudden we got the lead by 3 shots going to the back 9. He bogeys immediately 10, and then bogeys, and then double bogeys, and oh man, he is talking to himself. And demons, remember, we all have them. Their demons are up there. They're talking to you the whole time you're out there.
And you need to be careful here that you don't get too complacent on this tee shot. Just a 3 or 4 iron down the middle of the fairway. And that's a beauty for Rory. Absolutely perfect. That's a long way down there. Settle down. Whoa. Oh, he caught the downslope. Wow, he hit that a long way. That's 30 yards past the other guys. It stayed out of the hazard though, so just a sand wedge left. Now Spencer.
Yeah, but off a downhill lie, Ian.
Yeah, he'll have to go middle of the green. Once again, a little sort of hang on there on the way through. But a good position. I think Rory's might have caught a gust there, David, with that ball's gone 30 yards past where he wanted it.
That's quite possible. Swirling around here.
To 15 tee.
A big tee shot here with the driver. Tiger Woods on the par 5.
Yeah, you need to get it out there about 280, then it leaves you a good chance. That looked a nice swing.
Well, finally he has hit one right down the heart of the fairway. This should be no problem.
Hit the trees yesterday on the right side. They had to lay up.
You had to lay up on Friday because it just played so long straight into the wind.
Daniel Summerhays out of a fairway bunker to this point for birdie.
Wow.
Wow. And around a 69. It is a wow. Look at that. Daniel Summerhays is in at 5 under par. Let's go back out to 14.
Go figure. I'll tell you, he had a 5-iron to here, and it looks like he's going to try and play a spinning shot. Going to come out low. Use the contours.
Try and feed it in off that back bank. And
that is a great shot from there. There was so much that could have gone wrong with that.
A smart shot there, David, for Rory.
He had to try to get some kind of action on it to stop it from running into that back bunker or up into the fringe. I mean, that's about as good a shot as he could have hit.
He must have been shocked to see that shot get so far from the tee. We saw the ball on the green, Spencer LaVine from 111. Looked like a better swing, more confidence there. And that's a beauty. That's what Tiger was trying to do, get it to the back of the green and spin it back down the bank. Well, let's hope he can knock one in. Good chance there to get back to 6 under. Over to 16.
205 yards, 7-iron. This is down the wind, and these guys, these bunkers are perfect because if they bail, they go right there. Greenside bunker to the right. If they go with the flag, there he is in the middle of that. And if they go with the flag, takes one hop and goes in the back bunker. So they can't get to that flag. It's just hard. Let's go to 17.
And this is Anders Romero, 31-year-old Argentinian. How about that drive? 337 yards. He's only about 5'9" and 150 pound. And too much spin, but an excellent approach. And he'll have about 25 feet left for birdie to get to 7 under. Remember a winner 4 years ago in New Orleans. To 16.
Weight forward, stays right there. Keep the bottom of the swing right at the ball. Open the blade. That's how you do it right there. Jonathan Bird, he is 6 under, needs that to stay 2 shots back. Great bunker shot.
Following our broadcast, you can log on to PGATour.com for the Winners Live post-round press conference. Catch all the comments and insights from the champion exclusively on PGATour.com. Well, the day began with LaVine 1 in front of Sabbatini and 4 clear of Tiger Woods. When we came on the air at 2:30, it began to change now. LaVine 1 better than Woods, 2 clear of Sabbatini. But Rory with the birdies at 11 and 12, and LaVine starting to slip and has now moved to Rory's advantage with Woods in striking position on the 15th. And let's go out to 14.
And after a very smart second shot here for Rory, good chance to extend that lead.
Oh, you are kidding.
One more roll. That was so well read.
Oh, mommy.
That needed an ounce more, David.
A milliliter. I've gone metric.
Read the putt perfectly. It was right on line. He thought he had it. And just dies on the front right edge. Oh, no.
That could have gone a long way to winning this golf tournament if he went to the 15th hole and 9 under.
That's right, with a 3-shot advantage. Let's go to 16.
Just a distance you don't want. 4 feet. Come on back. There you go. Right in the middle. Nice. Nice, Jonathan Bird. 2 back. Toss in 1. See what happens. 17.
Well, you may remember this young fella back in 06 at Carnoustie. He had held the lead with 2 holes to play and double bogeyed the 17th and finished a shot out of the playoff where Harrington was victorious, and that will be a par for Romero at 17. And this is a huge putt. Get the momentum back on his side. Looks good. Well done, young man. Good way to come back after the 6. Romero did tap in back at 17. And that's a nicer feeling heading over to 15T for LaVine. But Sabbatini leads here by 2.
Tiger is ready to pounce. You would think Peter Costas back there on the par 5 again. going for it in 2.
This is the Tiger moment. It's 221. He's got a 3-iron. He was actually ready to go because the green was clear, but there was a ruling down to the right in the hazard, and he didn't realize it, had to back off, and it's been a full 10, 12 minutes just standing around.
Right in that front bowl of the green, just 6 paces on, 4 from the right. Got a little backstop there, but it falls right off the front of the green, so it's got to be carried onto that front corner.
This calls for a big, high, soft Jack Nicklaus cut shot.
Well, I don't know whether Jack Nicklaus could hit it or not, but it's, I think, the easiest hit on the golf course for an eagle.
Oh,
he loves it. You can already tell. Urging it.
Oh, he pounded it, and like Jonathan Bird, and just misses the ridge, which is kind of right there.
Yeah, that's what he was looking for, to get into that bowl.
The little backstop, but still great. He nailed it. He hit the shot.
On the tee, off birdie, LaVine.
And he has not given up. Give me a slap on the back on the way to the tee. But he's not done yet. That is hammered up the middle.
The nephew of the former NFL Director of Officials, Mike Pereira, who is no doubt watching back home in California. And one of his biggest supporters. Now Sabbatini, the leader, by 2.
Yeah, goes to the right-hand side of the tee to hit a fade.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he did. He likes to hit it the other way, but he murdered that one left to right.
And he'll have a shot at it here in 2, won't he, David? Not there, you have to think. This is always one of the swing holes. Woods has an eagle putt coming up. Sabbatini in good position on the same hole. Coming down to the wire here. Okay, over at 15. Tiger coming out of the crouch, looking for an eagle putt that he'll try to feed to the hole.
This to tie for the lead too, but I think discretion may be the better part of valor here. This is gets it a few feet by the hole. It could go off the front edge.
Yeah, if it's going to fall in, it's just going to fall in. John, we saw the read from Jonathan Bird. Tiger a little closer, 43 feet total. That's better pace and
perfect line.
Oh, it's going to be fractionally too high.
Just straightened down at the end, but still well done. And it appears that birdie is on the way. Spencer LaVine and that pairing behind him was laying up at the same time that Tiger struck the putt. Meanwhile, at 18, coming here at 6 under par, Andres Romero.
Yeah, can he make the 3, get in the clubhouse?
Whew. Post 7 under, it'd be huge.
Now, this back corner of the green. Oh, if it comes down. Oh, release.
Don't give up on it yet.
It sure will.
Don't give up on it yet.
Yeah, that chin might end up in a. Oh, that's all right. Just a fast hooking 12-footer. Doable.
Absolutely. Back at 15. That's the thing. You walk off the green here, Jack. It's not like you're thinking you have many birdie opportunities remaining.
No, that's exactly right. And the last 3 are tough.
Tiger to 7 under. He had that birdie stretch on the first 9. The 3 in a row. That's his first birdie since the 7th. And now back down the way, David Faraday. What's Sabbatini doing?
Yeah,
here?
237 yards to the front edge, 243 to the flag, and he has 5 wood.
He's got to be just careful he just doesn't thump this too hard.
Beautiful rhythm.
It's outright though, David. Smashing in the trees. It's,
oh boy,
it nearly went in that little creek.
That 5
the
woods.
cart path.
That 5 woods betrayed him a couple of times.
Yeah. It has.
7th hole earlier today, hit it very heavy and put himself in an awkward position on that par 5.
He gets a little steep on that one. I was just saying, he gets a little anxious, and that's why the tempo has been so key from this week. But anything gets a little faster, trouble.
17.
Second for Jonathan Bird. He laid up from the tee. 200 yards and the wind whipping straight behind them now. It's changed direction slightly. Oh, that's found the left bunker. It's the right length, but he's going to difficult up and down. Bird's at 6 under. He's 2 behind Rory Sabbatini, but Tiger Woods inching closer at 16T.
Here in the final round at the Memorial Tournament presented by Nationwide Insurance. At 15, LaVine's 3rd shot.
Just 100 yards, trying to hit a little wedge.
Oh my
And
goodness.
hit it a little bigger than he wanted.
Yeah, I bet he was conscious that it could spin, and he's got a little nervous, and he now just over the top of fraction, trapping them, and that's always hits it longer.
That Sabbatini situation. Where have all the good shots gone? We see Sabbatini, we see Bird hit a poor shot at 17. We LaVine right there.
It just ain't easy getting in on this golf course.
No.
Well, as little room as Rory's left himself here, he's on the upslope. He's got no tree issues. He can hoist this into the ionosphere and land it like a sack of flour, but it's a risky shot to take on.
No branches at all to concern himself with.
No.
Well, he's been great with the wedge though all weekend, and that was the safer play. Didn't get any of the bowl, did he?
That didn't. No, that could have come back. If he got it a little further up, that would have come back quite a long way.
16.
Okay, Peter Costas, 205 yards. Got an 8-iron, downwind. Now listen to this, Peter. 66 guys have played this hole. 10 guys have hit the green. 10.
Well, this one's going to fly to the very back at least, and boink, one hop over.
They one hop it over. If they miss it, it'll right a little bit more, goes in the bunker. And if you hit the flag, it goes in the bunker. And Jack, we were talking earlier, it's downwind, and I can't believe they put the flag over there. But let's go try this bunker shot.
Yeah, this one not easy. Try and get it in there 10 or 12 foot beyond the hole. It'd be as good as he could do. Sounded good. Very well played there for Jonathan Bird. That left for his par to remain 6 under. But it was a poor second. Big putt here at 18, Jim.
Yes, this could actually change everything about this tournament. For birdie to post 7 under. Romero.
Oh, good read.
Got it. Andres Romero with a round of 67. And he's in the clubhouse at 7 under par. Eagling 15, birdieing 18.
And look at that. We talked earlier on. He'd just gone bogey at 10 and 11. Thought, well, that was him done. And now he has it's going to sit tight. Can the guys get in and beat that?
Well, you got Tiger is going to have a tough par at 16, and he's at 7 under also. And again, you're not looking for a lot of birdies coming in 17 and 18.
Well, 16 definitely isn't a birdie hole. Sorry.
And Jonathan Bird here at 17 has to knock this one in to have any chance with a birdie at the last. No, that's hard to fire that out high enough. And it'll be a bogey for him. Back to 5 under.
And over at 15, LaVine.
You could sneeze on this.
Oh, that's low. Oh, he hasn't seen anything in this one. Oh boy, oh boy.
You could not leave that short if you tried. I wouldn't have thought. And I don't think he was trying.
Over at 16, what do you see from this position today, Gary? I'm sure you've seen a few that have been over the green in that rough.
There's 3 places. First of all, we've had 10 guys hit the green. The proximity to the hole on the 16th hole today, and they average 40 feet if they hit the green. And everybody's been the right bunker to the player's right. That's been the easiest. That's been the easiest bunker shot. They can get that up and down. The back one over the flag, not so much. Right here, this, Peter Costas, you looked at this lie, you looked at this shot. He's got to go dead vertical, and he's got a ridge.
Yeah, he's got to carry this just barely over the long grass, not even under the green, really. But it's a downhill bounce from there, so he's going to have to go vertical with the super high lob and just take his chances. But I'd say anything inside of 6 feet would be a wonderful shot.
Oh, I guess. Straight up. Oh, yeah, look at this, Peter. Look at this shot. Look at this. Might go in. Might go in. Might go in. It is in. He couldn't chip it in on 14, but he did it here on 16. That was incredible. And he's tied for the lead.
Does that remind you of anybody? One guy.
That guy. That was sick.
And we haven't seen that reaction for years now.
He's engaged. Let's go to 15.
Sabbatini now for birdie to take the lead back. Easy. You know, I know Tiger won Arnold's event back in March, but that shot right there, since really everything changed in his world back in 2009, this is the one moment right here that people have been waiting almost 3 years for.
That was one of the most incredible golf shots I think you'll ever see played. It wasn't just a pitch shot. It was where he had to land it, what he had to do, and what the penalties were if he didn't make it. Unbelievable.
Everybody remembers that hole out from over the 14th green a few years back. This one, I would give it 2 times the degree of difficulty.
Yep.
At least, Peter.
And I would not have believed that possible.
I cannot believe how excited he is. Look at this. I mean, he was just churning. He was looking for somewhere to go. You know which way to go.
It's been a long time, Gary.
It has. And at the moment, he picked a great moment to do this, by the way. And these last 3 holes here are just no fun at all. Well, we've got the 4th birdie. Seems somewhat silly, but it's the 4th birdie of the day here. Let's go back to 15.
A LaVine for par.
Man, they would have heard that.
Yes.
Oh, well done. Wow. That was just touched. And he's still there.
He has had such a rough stretch and has just kept his chin up.
What was the roar like? How was it felt over at 15?
It was unmistakable. It built up from nothing to just a Tiger's roar of old.
You know, the amazing thing was Romero had just made that birdie at 18, and you think really his position right now is the enviable one. And just like that, Tiger goes a notch above him. Instead of a possible 4, he makes 2. Sabbatini has to have this.
Yeah. It was one of those, Jim, that you could feel the hair on your body just get firmer and firmer.
Electric.
Big putt. Rory. He heads to 16 at 8 under par. Been a long, long time since Tiger was able to add a highlight like this to his career reel. Just like that, he's tied for the lead with 2 holes to play.
Okay, Tiger on the tee. Not using the driver, Peter. He's using the 3-wood today.
Yeah, he's laying back again. Very good swing. Not a problem.
Bending down to pick up that tee quickly again, like the Tiger of old. And that shot he just holed at 16 was certainly the Tiger of old. Looking for his 5th victory here. Last 3 wins when trailing entering the final round. Trailed by 3 with a 65 at Bridgestone. Back in 09 at the Memorial, he was 4 back. And he started today 4 back. Looking for his 73rd victory as we go to 16.
I wonder if he's going to go 40. Went for 12.
This is 6-iron as well. And
No.
he about topped that.
Wow,
Really
they did. That thing
strange
shuttled
flank.
forward. Yeah. Yeah, and everybody's been hitting 8-iron. Tiger hit it 8-iron over the green, but he it's a long bunker shot. You see there's a little hump right there, and it goes down to the flag. And most of the guys from here get the ball pretty close.
Yeah, it's into the breeze, which is helping.
I don't know where else they'd hit it, David, on this green with the wind blowing like this.
Front edge, maybe, and that's not a...
No.
It's not even a
Can't
easy
two-putt it. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Ay, caramba!
He got a little too much ball on that one, but he got saved.
That was a good break right there. I mean, it could have gone in, but, you know...
Second for Tiger at 17, Peter.
198, and that is a massively high 9-iron downwind.
Spectacular
Good play
shot.
here, though. I think he just took long out of play.
He certainly did. Mind you, he did pretty well from long at 16. Good chance for birdie there for Tiger at 17. Straight up the hill from 20 feet. Back to 16 now.
Spencer LaVine now only 2 shots back. He's hanging in there.
Yes,
Pugnacious little guy. You gotta love him.
And he has been good at this.
Yeah, look out, look out. Oh, wow. He's still bouncing
That ends
the
up in
bunker.
the same place.
He was bouncing that bunker. He took about 10 giant hops.
He is trying his earlobes off.
I would pull a hamstring if I did this. Right here.
That is more ambulatory than I have ever been.
Oh, you think he's not into this? Look at that look. Look at this. Oh, don't let your kids play this game for a living. Okay? You got that? Promise me. Yeah, to all you parents, don't let them play this game for a living. Let's go to 18.
And Jonathan Bird earlier playing his 3rd shot. It's a beauty. And with these final pairings coming in, I know, Jack Nicklaus, you want to head down there and be there to greet the last players in. Tiger today is going for win number 73, and you've seen a lot of great shots through the years of your tournament, and that one's got to be on the short list.
I don't think I've ever seen a better one. That was the most unbelievable, gutsy shot that I've ever seen. It was really, really unbelievable, particularly the position he was in. He hits it short, the tournament's over. He hits it long, the tournament's over. He put it in the hole. Unbelievable.
Can't thank enough on behalf of the entire CBS family how much we enjoy coming back and sharing this with you every year, Jack.
Jim, you guys are always great. We appreciate CBS being here.
Thank you.
And we thank all you guys out in the field there.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
And we'll be watching you down there off the 18th green. Looking for that winning handshake that'll be coming up shortly. Who will it belong to? As we go down greenside right now to Jonathan Bird and his putt for par. Disappointing final 2-hole stretch for Jonathan. It's a round of 71. So we go back to 16.
It's not a big putt, is it? Wow, just hammer it again right through the break. He hasn't got the benefit of the doubt a lot of these putts today, as we've been watching David shaking his head, and now Tiger, after that wildly exciting chip in, has got the lead by 1, and I don't know if he's going to know it up there on 17. I think there's a leaderboard up there. And Rory's still got a 3-footer left here for his bogey. And basically on the same line. He needs us just to stay within the scent of the lead. And again, he has been astonishingly good. This one's from inside of 10 feet this week. And listen to this again. He's 61 out of 70 from 10 feet and in. This putt's 9 foot 6 inches. That's all the information I'm going to give you. Wow.
Oh, still there.
That thing tried to get out, but gravity finally sucked it to the center of the earth. Look at it. There's the 1-finger wave. Right here, you're having a heart attack. It's got to go in. Now you go to get it and go, it's got the circle. Wow.
That extra large sweet spot has helped him this week, hasn't it?
Nice. It's 60. What's it? 62 out of 70 or 62 out of 71 putts from 10 feet and in. Nick, that's living large with a putter.
Yeah, it's crazy, especially on these. There's nothing straight here.
No. And by the way, they're fast. Okay, to stay within 1. Okay. I've done all I can, so now let's go to 17 and see if Tiger can make that, or what's going to happen here. This has been a wild ride, this back 9. My goodness. Let's get there right now. Ian, talk to me. What's he got?
Well, after that amazing 9-iron from that far back, he's got 20 feet 1 inch left for a birdie 3. And remember when he last won here, he birdied the last 2 holes with spectacular iron shots to beat Jim Furyk back in 09. And Peter, he is as focused as I can remember seeing him here. I've been watching him here on the green for the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, yesterday he was fairly chatty in the fairways. Today, not so much. He's focused, head down.
Well, it was excellent speed. Haven't seen many putts hold here at 17 today, I must say. Only 11 birdies. He'll go ahead and clean this one up to remain 8 under par heading to the last. And I'm sure he knows, Peter, that he now has the 1-shot advantage over Sabbatini and Romero in the clubhouse.
Well, they have the old-fashioned hand scoreboards here, and they haven't changed it yet at 17, so he may or may not.
It's an emotional time. That was the putt at the 10th. And here again, oh, it should have gone in. The second shot at 14, but the shot at 16. We heard it around the course here. Sensational for Tiger Woods. He leads by 1. Spencer LaVine on the tee with the driver. He's parred this hole the last 3 days.
God damn!
Doesn't like this one, David.
Yeah. Oh.
It's bounced up into the bunker and back down in it. So
yeah, that may not be any good at all.
He may have that bank right in front of him. As we go to 18T, Tiger.
Yeah, with an iron here, Ian, with the 1-shot lead.
He's gone with that for the last 3 days. You can see the double bogey there on the day 1 when he hit it in the right-hand bunker since then.
Very rhythmical, very confident swing right there, gentlemen.
Just what he wanted. The only thing he needs to worry about downwind is just going long. That's the only no-no. If you're hitting the golf ball straight, that was the only no-no he doesn't want.
17.
Sabbatini after the bogey at 16, also with driver.
Oh, this is just whipped down the middle. I don't. If you'll have more than wedge from here.
Oh, that's way down past the 320-yard bunker. It's still rolling. Oh, yeah, just a wedge left there for Rory Sabbatini, but he needs a birdie. He's 1 back. Tiger at the 18th, leads by 1.
You're looking down at the 18th. Tiger Woods is in the fairway here with a 1-shot lead. And if he is able to close it out here today, it would be win number 73, would tie him with Jack Nicklaus for 2nd on the all-time list. Sam Snead with 82.
A little more wind today. Each shot would be right ahead. I really don't have a problem with either one, to be honest with you.
He's got 175 to the hole, 168 to carry.
One more great iron here, buddy.
The bunkers.
Yeah, flags on 17. There's a little kind of ridge that dissects, which starts at 11 paces in the left-hand side and goes diagonally up a little more. So you can use that to stop this one perfectly.
This has always been a pin he's been very comfortable with.
Yeah.
9-iron well out to the right, trying to turn it back toward the hole.
It's gonna love it now.
This could be really good.
It's gonna be stiff.
He has done this a number of times. Short birdie putt coming up. That whole location has been made for him through the years. He's so many times thrown it to that back edge, curled it back in close.
Throws the draw in. So he knows it's going to release forward, because if it spins, it can It bites and spins from the middle of the green and come off the front of the green.
Sabatini's going to have to go and get him. Let's go to 17.
And I'm sure, David, they've heard that roar up at 18.
They did, and that's a sand wedge from 140. That's got to go. It's got knocked down. Oh! That got knocked down by the downwind breeze.
Yeah, it gusts here straight down the hole. That's exactly what happened. It was a long way to hit a sand wedge, 140.
He hit it very easy, didn't he?
It wasn't the big hard swing. Now earlier this was Spencer LaVine's second. He did bounce through that bunker, David, and had an awkward stance.
Yeah, from the upslope.
That will be a tough up and down as well. So Tiger making his walk up the last with that one-shot advantage, looking for his 5th title here at the Memorial.
And wouldn't it be fitting that he would get your big numbers guy, Nick, to 73 with match Jack at Jack's tournament?
Yeah, he really downplayed it yesterday, and I would have thought that would be a real motivator to think, oh, the golfing gods are watching, and they're going to say, guess what, mate, it's your time. Get the 73rd to tie Jack at Jack's event.
Remember, this performance is coming off of 40th, miscut, and 40th.
Four Masters and 4 PGAs. He's won the Memorial Tournament 4 times.
There's the most PGA Tour wins. Of course, the one that Tiger really has built his whole career around, the pursuit of the major wins in the Nicklaus mark of 18, with Tiger residing at 14 since his U.S. Open amazing epic win 08 at Torrey Pines.
Winner of the 2011 Korean Open, winner of the 2012 Wells Fargo. A member of the
They're announcing Ricky Fowler now, who played the first 2 rounds of the Players this year. On his way to a runner-up finish, played with Tiger and bettered him by 1 in the 36-hole pairing together. But today, Ricky is an astonishing 10 over.
Yeah, playing in orange in a full moon didn't work today.
17, Ian.
Well, this needs a prayer. It's such a hard shot from here. He's lofted it up high, David.
That's about as good a shot as you can hit right there.
Oh, to keep that on the green.
Fabulous shot.
Down breeze. He's a gutsy young player. He's really hung in tough after a couple of disappointing holes early in the back 9. And has that left for par to remain at 6 under, just 2 back. Rory was disappointed there with his second.
Yeah, and I am just trying to check to make sure that that was a sandwich, because he did make a very, very gentle swing with it. He may have got a bad sign. I'm not sure. I will let you know.
Lovely shot.
Yeah, sure is.
He had a nice lie, and once again, beautiful rhythm and timing around the greens for Rory. He's really been in control of his emotions. He's a little surprised to see that come up 4 feet short.
You
Nick.
say that. It's not a time to be despondent like that. You've got to crack on with it. You can't do anything about that one. You have to just deal with that quickly. Save your energy. Knock this one in. You are, right now, still in it, unless Tiger makes this one at the last.
That's for sure. You got to stay fired up. Must make that one. Go to the last one down, needing a birdie.
Yeah, you don't want to send yourself on a downhill mental spiral right now. Just say, oh well, I was trying to hold it, but it didn't. Climb out quick and get on with it.
And we're coming in on a birdie attempt for Tiger that could all but close it out. It's interesting the way this round really unfolded, Nick. You know, here he was, had a wonderful front 9, and then kind of just leveled out. Actually, you know, bogeyed the 8th hole and made another bogey there early on the second side, and then just he had this wondrous second shot on the 15, 2-putt birdie.
Yeah.
And then the shot that this tournament will be defined by if he wins it at 16. And everyone else here at the end wasn't able to stay with him on these shots down the stretch. Script that sounds familiar?
Well, yeah, we kind of called it yesterday or this morning. We were saying that it was all about the start for Tiger, and he got the great start. Here we are at 17.
Yeah, just a little low. Seen it all day. Tricky hole location there at 17, right in the little valley. Bogey for Spencer, poor tee shot, and then paid the price. 18.
Well, Jack was saying you need experience to read this putt, so Tiger's got plenty of it.
Yeah, he's seen this one a few times before.
Just doesn't break as much as it looks.
He's done it again. 67 for Tiger. An amazing finish here. Birdies 3 of the last 4 holes, including the miracle shot at 16. Matching the low round of the day with Romero and J.B. Holmes and Greg Owen.
That was so amazing. We talked yesterday. He had a running temperature of 102 yesterday, and he's obviously fought hard all week. And in some ways, you know, that may have throttled him back enough to be very, you know, play for the strategy. It's 17 right now.
Yeah, huge putt now for Rory Sabbatini, while all the commotion going on surrounding Tiger up at 18. Finds the bottom of the cup, but now needs to hole his second, and I'm pretty sure he knows it, having heard that roar.
Yeah, I was saying here, you know, running on 80%, we always thought with Tiger sometimes is a good thing.
Here you go.
I agree. Yeah. Totally agree, Nick.
Here is the moment, guys, coming right here.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You hit it short, you did. You hit it long, you did. You're not going to you're not going to hold. How about that, huh? That's pretty good. Thanks, Jack. That's appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, bud.
He said the shot at 16 is the best I've ever seen here, said Nicholas.
Did Tiger say, you probably don't remember me, but
that's what I was saying. You know, Tiger throttling back to about 80% as we move to 80. Sabbatini trying to carry all the bunkers down the right-hand side. And I guess he likes it.
He's blowing it over the bunkers, trying to. Not going to make it.
Them. So that's more than likely it.
So after the 2-putt birdie at 15, this changed the whole week. Landed it on the dime. And that little chip in at 16 at Augusta back in 05. This one didn't hang on the lip, but it was just the right speed. And then just for good measure, one more at the 72nd. Victory number 73 is one shot away from official.
Well, this was experience here. Tiger knew how to read this one, and he just loved it. Shut the door.
How about the 2 wins this year, and the fact that he wins Arnold's tournament, and again, you can't say it's official until the second shot is struck by Sabbatini, but Arnold and Jax. It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
It sure is. I mean, and I love what's going on there. I thought for a minute he's got his head in the smelling salts, some eucalyptus or something for the cold or flu. No, but you're right, amazing. And the middle bit was interesting, but he played one decent round, which was to make the cut at the Players. That was the only time. And maybe from there he found something in his golf swing that, you know, the go-to shot to hold off that fade. And at Augusta we saw a couple of snap hooks, and that really wrecked his confidence. But we haven't seen anything going left. So now he's found the go-to shot. you know, that's really going to start to boost your self-belief. That's what I was going on about for quite a while. So you've got to have that self-belief, and if you can find that shot you know you can go to, which he's now found, he's obviously now back on top of everything.
Of course, since the win at Bay Hill, you saw so many times where he just looked uncomfortable out there. All these rehearsed swings, and everything that wasn't there this week.
Exactly. That was the thing I commented on earlier on as well. Those weird and wonderful carving left practice swings where the club was coming out at 45 degrees left. Didn't see one of those all week.
Spencer.
That's an 8-iron from 173 yards for Spencer. Bit of a jumpy lie.
Oh, and a little unlucky. Yeah.
Boy, and Rory has put it in a spot. He's only 116 yards from the hole, but man, he is halfway up the mountain in a sandy, nasty lie with a evil mountain goat stance.
Get it stable as you can.
Actually, not bad for the shot he has to play. Now to come to think of it. Certainly should be able to land it softly.
Tied with Romero for second. Again, has to hole it, or the tournament goes in the books for Tiger.
That's in the stratosphere.
Oh, stays up. And there's your champion. Yeah, we're going to go down to the 18th green, where LaVine and Sabbatini both were unlucky here. Just got caught up in each case.
It's made a difference of 15 feet, the fact that they just touched the edges and stayed there. They could both be putting, or I mean, Rory could. Who knows what Rory's might have done if he's come out with a bit of pace. Tough day for both of them. They fought hard. You go through the ringer, and then Tiger powers past them.
So you think about Spencer LaVine. If he finished in the top 3 here, he would have been exempt from qualifying for the U.S. Open. But instead, he'll have to go 36 holes tomorrow, as well as his caddy will be attempting to qualify here in the Columbus area.
Yeah, that's a real hole, as you can imagine. You finish tonight, all this emotion, all this energy used, and you've got to tee it up with probably one man and his dog watching you, and you've got to come and put a score on a scorecard and play 36 just for a few spots.
About an hour away in Springfield, John Turcotte, his caddy who was playing on the Nationwide Tour, he's also made it to that qualifier. Does that ball move a bit?
It looks like if you would do a super close-up, it looks like that ball is rolling. Careful, don't go near it. It's moving, just moved.
I think the ground's
still going.
It is.
It's still going. Be
careful.
Tell you what,
here
it goes. Oh!
You know what that is? The ground's still shaking off the Tiger pitch in at 16.
Well, he hasn't taken any form of stance to it, so.
No, never had addressed it.
No.
Turn. He'll have that for a share of 4th. Let's go down to Peter Kostis.
Jim, I'm here with Tiger Woods. Tiger, this is kind of a little bit old school today. 2 down with 4 holes to play, and you pull out birdies on 3 of the 4. We'll talk about 16 in a second, but tell us about your day.
Boy, I hit it good today. That was some good stuff out there. I never really missed a shot today. It was just, as Sean liked to say, go out there and put on a stripe show, and I did today. I hit it great, and had the pace of the greens really nice today, where I struggled yesterday, and made a few putts.
Take us through that. There's nothing else to call it but a 6 shot at 16. I mean,
I gave you a degree of difficulty of double what you had on 14 a few years back when you hold it out from over that green. How did you rate that shot?
It was a lot harder than that. The thing about 14 that year, it was soft that year. It had rained, and I was able to hit that shot with it was a tough shot, but still, it left a ball mark. This thing was, no. If I leave it short, it's gonna either roll down to the left. I hit it long, it's gonna be in the water, and the lie wasn't all that great. That was the hard part. If I had a good lie, then it wouldn't have been so bad. But I had to take a cut at it because the lie wasn't as great, and it came out just perfect.
It was a phenomenal shot. Now, yesterday I talked to you about your 73rd PGA Tour victory, which is now official. You tied Jack Nicklaus. You begged off the question yesterday because you were focused on four back, and all the work you had to do. What does it mean to you now after it's done?
Well, it's been pretty nice. It's been a nice run over since I've turned pro, and to do it, at age 36, it's not too shabby, and I've been very proud of what I've done so far, and I feel like I still got just a lot of good years ahead of me.
And how does this set up for you for Olympic now?
I'm excited because the way I hit the golf ball this week, I hit the ball really well, and in Olympic, we're all going to have to hit the ball great there, and that golf course, if you look at the history of guys who were in contention or who end up winning, all were wonderful drivers of the golf ball and good solid iron players, and that's what it's going to take there in Olympic, more so than most US Open sites.
Well, if you strike the ball there like you did today, I think you'll be right there at the finish. Congratulations on a well-played day and a tournament.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Back up to 18.
Not too shabby, as he said. Not at all. And the point should be amplified. At age 36, he said it. Jack was 46. So, yeah, there's that one record still out there. The one that you always get asked about, don't you? Will he or will he not?
Yeah, the big one about getting to Jack's 18.
Yeah, now, this is a putt for a share of second for Sabbatini.
I cannot believe it. Oh, well done.
Very well done. Even part round of 72. Really felt at times like he played better than that.
Just struggle with the pace of the greens. He was too firm on the front nine. The one he was fractionally too short was the one on 14. That could have changed things if he'd made that one. So, as always, things to work on.
I think the 2 5-wood shots really hurt him too. Because he was in scoring position on 7 and 15. And he ended up making pars in each case. And this was all, the one at 15 was happening all around the time when Tiger had the big moment. Now LaVine has this to share fourth with Daniel Summerhays.
And Jim, I think he needed to finish third or better to avoid qualifying.
Exactly. We've talked about 36 holes he'll have to play tomorrow. In for a 75. Mistake-free on the first 9. Did well to make a 5 at 10. And then 12 was bogey, 13 the double. Well, when Tiger won here in 09, it was the year where he won in all 4 tournaments. His last start before majors. He won in every case, before Augusta, before the U.S., before the Open Championship, before the PGA. Did not win a major. Now again this year, his win at the Arnold Palmer event was his last start before a major. Yep. He's in that position again with this victory today. Going into the U.S. Open next for him.
I think he got a lot more out of this one. I think, as I was talking, the most important thing is he found some shots, some safety shots. This, the little power fades with the 3-wood off the tee. It's all going to be Olympics. Can be all about strategy. The fact he's quite happy to just hit the driver when it's really needed, and when you're striking your irons that well, he can land it on the spot. And he's got the strategy. So he definitely right now it's going to be the hot favorite.
Well, it's pretty good when you walk off the green for the 5th time and you have your boyhood idol right there to greet you, and not only greet you, but to tell you that in his tournament that goes back to 1976, you hit the best shot I've ever seen. As they stand side by side now on the overall victory list. Sam Snead had 82 wins. Nicklaus and Woods together at 73. Well, there used to be so many shots, you know, somewhat like this, that you were kind of numb to them all. But it had been a long time since Tiger delivered anything quite like that. A spectacular shot that will forever define the 2012 Memorial Tournament presented by Nationwide Insurance.
The other crazy thing it shows me, it shows his left knee is strong to be able to react like that, because last time he did the fist pump, he blew his knee out at Oakland Hills, wasn't it?
People wondering, is Tiger back? Well, I tell you, he certainly looked like it big time here today.
The whole of the week for me, he looked in control of everything, and at least I tweeted and picked him on Friday.
For Nick Faldo, Ian Baker-Finch, Gary McCord, David Faraday, Peter Costas, and all the crew led by Lance Barrow, Steve Milton. Jim Nantz saying so long from Dublin, Ohio, where Tiger has won it again.